Okay, we're live. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Dallas Cowboys at Philadelphia Eagles. No Jalen Hurts, so the world is collapsing for people who don't watch. Eagles are looking to hold serve on that 2 seed. Doesn't look like there's going to be much of a chance for the 1. Dallas is just playing for nothing. Mark? A lower seed? Pride? Mike McCarthy's job? Or something. Eagles wearing their Kelly Green throwbacks. Jake Elliott looks to kick off to Dallas. Devontae Turpin will let it sail out of the back of the end zone. Cooper Rush, 9 touchdowns, 1 interception in the last 5 games. Eagles coming off of a loss to Washington. We have Cooper Rush, single back. That's Rico Dowdle. Hands off right away, and Dowdle has nowhere to go. Grabs 1. Rush in the gun on 2nd and 9. Dowdle single back, trips to the right. Back he goes. Pressure in his face and delivers wide open. That's Brandon Cooks. First and 10 for Dallas. Eagles at 12-3. Dallas at 7-8. Power eye for the Cowboys with Hunter Lipke as the fullback. Hands off to Dowdle for a nice gain of 9. Vaughn on the tackle. Dallas is +8 on the turnover differential since they're 4-1 their last 5 games. +8's a pretty good number. Causing a lot of turnovers last week against Tampa. Back to Dowdle. Gets the first down. And Rush is started in the gun, is moving under center, single back, bunch to the right. And in motion, trips to the right. Little play action and dumps it off. Tolbert for a solid gain. Bring up 2nd and short. Dallas moving the ball with relative ease against Philadelphia, the number 1 ranked defense in the NFL. Second and 3. Rush in the shotgun. Lipke in motion. Back he goes, and he's going to go deep down the left sideline. Incomplete, intended for Brandon Cooks. Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage. 3rd and 3 for Dallas. This is probably going to be a 4-down territory type of game. Annoyingly so. Rush in the gun. 2 wide receivers to the left. And back he goes. Has time. Intercepted. And has plenty of room. That's CJ Gardner-Johnson for the pick. 6. Eagles 6. Cowboys nothing early on. And Dallas does what Dallas does. Moving the ball quickly and just, I mean, CJ Gardner-Johnson is just, he's standing in the gap that Cooper Rush is staring down the barrel. One of the easiest interceptions of this man's career. Cooper Rush is staring down Cooks on the left side on the slant. And it's not like Gardner-Johnson made a break on the ball. He was just standing in that gap. And Cooper Rush threw it right to him. Alrighty then. Eagles 7. Cowboys nothing. And Cowboys will come back out and try it again. We come back from commercial. When we come back from commercial. Wow, incredible. Any Cowboys fans out there who think that Cooper Rush is an equivalent to Prescott? I'm not so sure about that. Prescott the be all end all? Of course not. He makes more money than some baseball teams, but he just to be pretty average. But when your backup is like this, I don't know. That was a brutal interception for Cowboys fans out there. Probably excited, seeing how quick they're moving. Ooh, tough. By the way, the Packers-Vikings set to be the game of the week. So unfortunate seeing that Detroit-San Francisco game. Just, I mean, 13-2, 6-9. You'd expect maybe 13-2, 9-6. 9 losses for the 49ers is wild. I wouldn't even expect 9-6 from them. Maybe 13-2 Lions versus 11-4, maybe. Man, San Francisco was the team that you're like, yeah, it'll be fine. They'll be just back there playing the Chiefs again for another boring ass Super Bowl. But I don't know. On you guys right now, even if Philly's in it, if Philly is in it against the Chiefs, I am not watching the game. There is nothing you can do to get me to watch this game. Done watching Chiefs games. I watched Chiefs Bengals. We did it live. And as soon as they called that flag, that late bogus flag, it gave me PTSD flashbacks to that Super Bowl with Philly. And in both cases, are they penalties? Yeah, probably. But the late flags to just to bail them out is wild. It's just CJ Gardner-Johnson, or who was it? It was James Bradbury in the Super Bowl. And the holding call happened at the line of scrimmage, essentially at the line of scrimmage. The flag did not come out until the ball sailed out of the end zone. So either it's a flag where it happens at the line of scrimmage, or it's not a flag and it's an incomplete pass. There's no in between. It's absolutely ridiculous. Elliott's going to bang that one through the end zone again. And here we go. Strange play. We got the overhead. I wish I could get this for the entire game. And he just on the slant from the slot for Cooks. And okay, Gardner-Johnson makes a little step up, but he's right there in that hole. I don't know what Rush is looking at, and he's just staring him down. Very strange. You're on defense. Take off number 8. Okay? Put on 27. Doesn't matter. I don't care. Any other number. And hand off to Dowdle. Nice little gain of 3. Yeah, Dowdle, I could have used this all year in fantasy, huh? Jesus. Next year, I promise. I'm drafting all the running backs. Unbelievable how bad they are. It's going to draft them all and make people trade for them. Back to this one's Turpin in the backfield who gets the first down. Dallas is moving again. Philly's offense getting a nice little rest. Game just started. Maybe it'll make them come out cold, but they're just chilling on the sidelines here. 3rd and 1, and a quarterback sneak for the first down. It's commercial break. I'm just gonna run and grab a drink. Jacksonville takes an early 3-0 lead. Wow. Tampa up 7-0. No other scores across the board. Zach Bond has been a revelation this year. He won't be an Eagle next year. They don't have the cap space for him. He'll go sign a big contract somewhere else. He signed a 1-year deal out of free agency, and he's been incredible. And Rush has time, goes deep down the left side and complete. Overthrows everybody. Second and 10 for the Cowboys. Dowdle in the backfield, trips to the right. 5 on the play clock. Back goes Rush. Has time and almost overthrows it, but Jalen Brooks hauls in a very nice catch. First down for the Cowboys. Incredible. Rush, that was a high throw, and Brooks goes up and snags it. A guy I've literally never heard of until right now. Very nice catch. Even with Quinyon Mitchell on him. Stretches out, hauls it in, gets the feet down. Beautiful play by Brooks. Cowboys trying to find something here with this guy? Let me know. I've not heard of him. Handoff to, that's Turpin, who stumbles, gets up, pushes DeJean, and that should be a penalty. Yeah. No penalty. Turpin's yelling at the Eagles like he's not 7-8. Classic cowboy. So DeJean didn't know that he got. Oh, okay, a little bit of head hold after. Cowboys are funny, man. And in motion, little pitch out to Dowdle. And nothing. Absolutely nothing there. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. I thought that Turpin was yelling at him for hitting him, but it didn't look like he got touched at first. He did a tumble, and DeJean tackled him, but DeJean did a little bit of pushing his head down after, so that's on him. But typically, the retaliation will get you flagged, and we did not see that there. Trips to the left for Rush, who's in the shotgun again. And a draw. Gain of 1. Williams and Carter on the tackle. Nowhere to go for the Cowboys. Eagles defense last year was awful. They get rid of the Sean Desai, I believe the guy's name was. He was terrible. And now they're top in basically every category. 5 takeaways last week and still lost. Pretty rough. And quads for Cooper Rush, who has time, delivers it to Cooks for another first down. Cowboys are just handling the Eagles defense. We do have a flag down. So holding on the defense, and they still. So that was on Slay. Cooks gets held, still breaks off of him, still makes the catch, gets the first down. Never good when you get beat, hold, still get beat again. Yeah, not good. And a little handoff to Dowdle, who's got room. Gain of 6, gain of 7. Will be second down and 3 at the Eagles 5. $100 total yards for Dallas, 0 for the Eagles. 0 points for Dallas, 7 for the Eagles. Offense is chilling right now. And in motion, handoff, and my goodness, Jordan Davis. Who's this? It's not Jordan Davis. That's a Jomo. Was in the backfield before the handoff even took place to Elliott. He swims Tyler Smith, who was meant to be who was pulling off. He was meant to be blocked by it was a block left, so it wasn't on Smith, the left guard. It was on the center to be able to push him out. And he just blows it up. 3rd and 7 from the 9. And Rush has time again. Knockdown. Incomplete. Smith on the deflection. The defensive hold again. Eagles defense is struggling. That's Oren Burks. They call it on Oren Burks, but it was actually on Smith, who just grabs Jake Ferguson for no reason. Burks gets the blame for it, but any big brothers out there know what that's like. Rush fade to the side and caught by Tolbert. Touchdown Dallas. I'm going to take a quick drink break, but Dallas offense is dominating the Eagles defense in this first quarter. has been a concerning 10 minutes for Eagles fans. Now, yes, Cooper Rush is picking apart the Eagles defense. However, you have to give credit to that Cowboys offensive line. Rush has all day to throw. He's made some terrible throws, some terrible choices. He's been bailed out a couple times and threw that pick six, of course. But the offensive line for Dallas is dominating the Eagles' defensive line. Cooper Rush with 2 touchdown passes in the first quarter. And Gainwell with a nice return and stumbles all the way out to the 39. Kenneth Pickett coming in. Here we go. Kenny Pickett doesn't have the scramble ability that Jalen Hurts has, but Kenny Pickett is a far superior passer to Jalen Hurts. Have the Eagles in this past week molded the offense to fit a passing quarterback? All start. It's Landon Dickerson. Now, have they spent the time, Kellen Moore, Nick Sirianni, all the coordinators, to fit the offense to a guy who can actually throw? So, that's the question. And play action for Pickett, who overthrows A.J. Brown somehow. Didn't think that was possible. They take them damn gloves off. Drier than my ex-girlfriend out here. Come on. Take off the damn gloves. 2nd and 15 for the Eagles. And Pickett with a play action again. Has time, rolling out to his left and throws it away. What the hell are we doing? Gonna hand it to Saquon at any point, or we good? Wow. Cowboys just dumped Devontae Smith where the play was going onto the ground, and no call. Pretty interesting. Wonder what that's about. Pickett in the gun, 4 wide receivers. We'll dump out to Gainwell, and that great return by Gainwell is lost so quickly. The Eagles are back off the field. Fourth and 9 for the Eagles. On to punt is Braden Mann. Kendricks, they showed the replay. So back-to-back plays, the Cowboys commit penalties, and both are missed. Kendricks face masked on the tackle, and there's some chippiness down here. There we go. Gonna be like this, huh? This is what we're doing today. Gonna be penalizing the Eagles and not the Cowboys. Is that how we're doing it? going to be a long day if that's the case. Let's make sure we're... this week, for people who tune into the weekly podcast, will be on Thursday due to the new year, just like last week, and then we'll be back to Wednesdays starting, what will it be, January 8th? Actually, that one might be a Thursday as well. I'll be in Dallas, Texas for absolutely not a damn Cowboys game next week. So, we're actually going to a Dallas Mavericks game. But I'm coming back Wednesday. Might be Wednesday evening. So it'll probably be Thursday the next couple of weeks. We shall see. I have to check my flight and everything. But I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday evening. Still waiting on return from commercial break. Here we go. Let's check. So Devontae Smith just gets pushed over, but an absolute insanity. And then the face mask on Gainwell, which would have given a first down. And Smith looks a little banged up as well, so... First and 10 from the 9, incomplete, intended for Turpin. Another bad throw from Cooper Rush, and it looks like possibly a wrist for Devontae Smith. Hey. Second and 10 for Dallas. Second and 10 for the Cowboys. Little draw play, and got a little bit of room out there for Dowdle. Might get animated. It's Eagles Cowboys. So. Okay. Third and 6 for Dallas. I might. 4 wide receivers, single back to the left. And rushes back and handoff. Tackled shy of the first down. I think if you're the Eagles, you have to play. You don't go for punt blocks. You have to go for the possibility of them just trying to ruin your season. You have to play for the punt fake. Good response by the Eagles defense. You have to play for the fake. You can't give this up. You got to get the ball right back. Huge punt by Anger. And DeJean's going to have some time. Little stiff arm and tackled. I do not like Cooper DeJean returning. Not because he's bad at it. Because you don't want to get this guy injured. Oh, Heather, do you have your phone there? I find this. There's a Send my. I'm gonna send you something in a second. Hold on. Warned. Get the reaction. The reaction. What do you think? Is that the cutest damn owl you've ever seen in your life? Taping Devontae Smith's wrist right. Nice pun and coverage by Anger and the Cowboys. We're towards the end of the first quarter, and the Eagles have run 3 total plays. The Cowboys have committed penalties on both. Neither have been called. And off to Barkley, gain of a couple. Backs for Pickett, and oh, that's Barkley. Wildcat. Fake handoff to Gainwell. Barkley. Giants. Malik Neighbors with a 31-yard touchdown catch to try and eliminate the Colts from playoff contention. Final game of the season against the Dallas using first timeout, 3rd and 3, minute 42 to go in the first. They're going to hand it to Barkley. 3rd straight run and short. Four down territory. Gonna punt. This is the kind of thing that people don't realize about the Eagles. Offensive coordinator and the head coach, good. So when you run lazy offense, now if you think about the two drives with 2, 3 and outs, essentially. 3 passes, nothing. 3 rushes, nothing. There's no creativity. The creativity lies in the fact that you just kind of you got one quarterback who does a little bit of everything all right, and it kind of opens up some lanes for you, but instead of running a normal offense, they don't have the ability to, even with Barkley in this offensive line and all that. So see how it plays. So funny to see because Pickett throws so much better than Hurts, and it's not close. Hurts is just kind of his footwork's horrible. He's got a very, very weak arm. Not as fast as people try and give him credit for. He's just really kind of slow. But that combination of possibly being overhyped might play into the defense's mind. But they don't respect Pickett. They don't respect anything the offense is going to throw at you. Now look at it. The offense looks horrible. It all feels kind of lazy and boring. The whole gimmick season. What a terrible commercial that was. Yeah, 3 plays, 3 passes, 3 plays, 3 rushes, 2 3-and-outs. Unbelievable. Why don't you mix? Let's try and mix it up next series. The love of Christ. 1st and 10 for Dallas at the 20. Lord. Rush dumps it out to Dowdle. Dean misses the tackle and Dowdle gains a bunch. Oh. Dave highly touts the Eagles tackling, typically. That was not good tackling by DeJean play. 2nd and 3, a short 3, 2.5. And they give it to Dowdle. Gains 1.5 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. First quarter comes to a close. The Eagles have 7 points and 9 yards. Weird. Had a Deion Sanders commercial where they didn't mention it. A Colorado bowl game yesterday. It was a rough day at the office for the old Buffaloes. Will Deion Sanders be in the NFL next year? Question. Seems like that clown show you'd want to maybe have him the coach of the Raiders or, some real clown show of a team. You'd want to draft his son. It'd be a whole circus. Perfect for Vegas. All right. Two Saturday games. They'll have two Fox and two CBS games as well. Cowboys held the ball 11:59 to the Eagles 3:01 quarter. 3rd and 1 at the 29. And to Dowdle, and he gets the first down. That goes rush, and he swings it out to Dowdle. There's another penalty on Dallas that's not... Oh, there's the flag. Okay. Tolbert just decided he was going to tackle Cooper DeJean on that play. Good Lord. These refs... Good God. The refs couldn't fake that one. Just tackled him. Tolbert and this other dude. 85, is that Ferguson? No, that's Schooner. Just two guys tackling him. And Tolbert's the one getting in trouble. Like... 1st and 20. Ezekiel Elliott in the backfield. Timeout? Happening. These refs are a joke. They had him marked on the right side, even though the entire play went to the left. Okay. Refs are, what, they party too hard this weekend? Jesus. Rushing the gun, trips to the right, has plenty of time again. And complete. Jonathan Mingo, the trade with the Panthers. Good God. There is no pressure on Rush. He's just got all day. Second and 8. Second and extraordinarily manageable after that 1st and 20. You got to get pressure at some point here. The hell you're doing? Trips to the right, rush back. And he dumps it out freely to Cooks, who brings up 3rd and 1. Wow. Greatest receiver of all time, Cedarian Lamb, is out for the season. Go 3rd and 1. I'm out Dallas. I don't know what the hell the Eagles are doing. You got kind of a bum quarterback you're playing against. Have they blitzed yet? Is it all just being picked up? It's not looking good here. He only had 100 catches? I thought maybe 200 to 300 catches this year. Crazy. Underrated. Greatest receiver of all time, universally known across the board, but he's still underrated. Third and 1, and rushing the gun. Obvious handoff here. I mean, they're not going to go anything deep here. It's obviously a screen or a run. And back he goes. And they are going to go deep. Got plenty of space and a terrible throw by Rush. Missed Mingo. Mingo had the man beat. Mitchell was cooked. And there it is. I mean, if it's Dallas, you're probably going for it, right? Wow. You got roasted by Mingo. You asked me before this game, what's the name of Mingo for Dallas? Couldn't tell you. Again, play for the fake. Team has nothing to lose except to embarrass you. The punt is away. Back. Fair catch called at the 18. The Eagles have more points than plays run. With 12:49 to go in the second quarter. Just waiting for it to come back from. I used to comment on the commercials themselves, but this game has me out of sorts. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, the Cowboys do suck. God. All right, it's back. Wife's hanging out with me in the studio on the futon, hanging out. So 2nd and 5 for the Eagles. Crazy. Gotta hand this off, right? No, back goes Pickett. What the hell? What the hell was that? I don't need, there's no call for that. I don't know what it was. Okay. So Pickett, so that'd be an incomplete pass. The defender for Dallas hits Pickett's hand. I guess it's lucky he did have the glove on. That would have been a fumble. Another just Dallas penalty that's actually called this time. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. The hell is going on with this? That is the Philadelphia Eagles' first down of the game with 12:08 to go in the second quarter. It's pretty weird. Pickett tumbling to the ground with the ball in his hand was very strange. That was a first. Okay, we have 6 offensive linemen in the game. Power set. Audible by Pickett. Set him, set him, set him. And he gets it off. Dumps it over to Barkley. Gain of 6. Strange. Very strange first half here. Marist Leafau. That's the guy that hit the ball out of Pickett's hands, kind of. Pickett in the pistol. Crowd needs to calm down. The Eagles offense can't seem to hear Pickett. Pistol he goes. Handoff to Barkley. Gain of a couple. In the gun again. Hand it off to Barkley, who breaks through for the first down. The second first down for the Eagles with 10:30 to go in the first half. Nice block by CJ Uzama to clear out the defensive end. And just offset, drive him off the ball, and Barkley's able to just push forward. Uzama in motion again. And Pickett's back, has time, dumps it out to Barkley. Nothing there. Eric Kendricks with the tackle. A loss of, looked like about 5. Got to get this offense vertical here. -6 on the play. Counted as a run. You have a bunch to the right. No respect for the passing game for the Eagles. Pickett delivers a strike on the outside to A.J. Brown. That's what you're talking there. That is exactly what you want to see. Give him a chance to drive the ball, and he kid can throw. Ron Blandon coverage on A.J. Brown. And Cowboys show pressure. And Pickett with the happy feet has time, rolls out to the right and goes deep down the sideline. And Calcaterra with a circus catch. Incredible catch by Grant Calcaterra. My goodness. Pickett buying time. I don't even know what he saw there. He just trusted his receiver. One hands it, brings it back, turns, falls down, and hauls it in. No huddle. Handoff to Barkley. Gain of 3. Oh. Excellent catch. Check this guy here. Pretty good. No. Second and 7 for the Eagles. 4 wide receivers. And looked like an offsides there. And Barkley's still on his feet somehow. Can we get an offsides? That was extremely strange. Another odd play for Dallas. Barkley. Oh, his knee's down. No. He gets... Oh, okay. There it is. The second knee down. Look at this here. The Cowboys were clearly offsides. You could see it live. They just showed the replay. This is the third penalty by Dallas not called. And Pickett's in trouble. Steps up. Delivers a beauty to Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Pressure in his face, steps up in the pocket and delivers a strike. What do you got? I can't at the background. Hey, just tell me they can't hear you. I'm in the dryer. Extra point is good. Second. No. The way that this mic works is if you talk right here, like if you talk and it's not facing you, nobody can hear you. That's why we have 3 of these. So that when I'm sitting next to Dave, his voice isn't picking up my microphone. Oh. Sense? So I put at some point I'm gonna rewatch Nosferatu because my expectations made me bored. I expected a little bit more spectacle in terms of, you know, I expected more. But now that I know what I got out of it, it's the same thing when I saw the movie Heretic. I expected the way that the trailer's set up, it seems like he puts these girls through like a Saw type situation, but it wasn't like a mental game. Wasn't any places to go, so I was kind of bored, expecting to physically pick up, and it didn't. I watched it a second time, knowing what I was getting, and I loved it. So, I'm gonna rewatch it. Some more, yeah, true. Got a little replay of the touchdown. Cam Jurgens basically covered two defenders on that play. He sticks his hand in one, knowing that the back is going to come up and clean him up, and then moves on to the fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Whoever's decision it was to start him at right guard last year is a genius. Play action for Rush, 1st and 10. Complete. Fumbled. And that looks like Philadelphia's ball. It's Jordan Davis. Look like Jordan Davis on the recovery. I've been up here for an hour, so that looks like Eagles ball. But the way these refs have been reffing, probably not going to happen. Yep, Jordan Davis comes out with the rock, and Eagles get the ball right back. And then now they're doing the corny everyone run down field thing that started with COVID. And that was punched out. And Bond cleans him up with the tackle, and then Jordan Davis jumps on top of it. He's got two grown men trying to pull that off of him, but Jordan Davis is a more grown man than the other grown men. Jesus. Yeah, that everyone run to the end zone thing should have died with COVID. You know, they did that during the pandemic no audience season where they set up the cameras in the end zone. It is corny and it's cringe. Pickett, 7 of 9 for 77 yards and a couple of dimes on that play. Bailed out on one by a fantastic catch from Grand Calcaterra. Eagles are getting rowdy. Very slow start to this game, but they're starting to turn it on. 2 turnovers for Dallas. Jordan Davis is saving that fumble recovery. Pick it under center. Pitch to Barkley. Got some room. This gain of 5. And the Bucks are putting it on the Panthers, as I so boldly predicted. Not really that bold. Bucks are up 20-7. Little game break. What else we got? 20-7. Orleans 7, Vegas 6, Jacksonville 13, Tennessee nothing. Bucks up 7-0, and Giants looking to end the Colts season 14-6. Loss of 1 on the play for Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley 1,856 rush yards this season, which is the most in a first season with a new team all time. Whether that be rookie, trade, free agent, doesn't matter. Trips to the left, 3rd and 5. Eagles in field goal range, and they do hand it off. And Barkley's just shy of the first down. Go for it. Put these guys out of their misery. Oh, yeah. Tush push. There you go. Get you some. And Pickett. They carry Pickett 2 yards over the line. First down, Philadelphia. Johnny Wilson and Saquon Barkley carry Kenny Pickett over the line. And obviously the offensive line does a great job. Jordan Mailata's 4 yards upfield, but Wilson and Barkley lift the quarterback up and pull him over the line. Smith in motion. They're going to play action. And incomplete. Intended for Grant Calcaterra. Look at Grant Calcaterra's neck in that picture. Doesn't even look like it should be for the same person whose head that is. Maybe if we flip-flop heads on those two pictures there. Pickett have a big head, or does Grant Calcaterra have a small head and a big neck? I don't know. The world may never know. Eagles in total control this quarter, completely flipped it. Pickett's back on 2nd and 10, delivers a strike to A.J. Brown. 6. We'll have 3rd and short for Philadelphia. Be 3rd and 3. Trips to the right, single back. That's Barkley. And off. And Barkley might be just shy again. See where they spot it. Be 4th and short again. Might as well, right? Dallas lined up in the neutral zone. Actually called the penalty on Dallas. I don't know if the call came in or these refs just suck or what. Offsides on Dallas. The last guy that dropped down was in the neutral zone. His head's crossing Cam Jurgens. His hand's over the ball. The hell? He was the final guy that was Parsons to drop down, like to put a hand down. There he goes. Yeah. Bold strategy, Cotton. Wonder if anyone's ever just lined up next to something, you know what I mean? Just kind of like sneaking over. And off to Barkley. Well, furry guy's trying to rip the ball out. Little skinny boy for Dallas trying to rip the ball out of Barkley's hand to no success. Not Kendricks, it's the other guy with the blowout. Second and 9. And a warning approaches. Pickett's back. And incomplete. And for Jenkins. Expected. Slow to get up. See what we got here. Becton. Pickett gets knocked down and rolls into Becton's leg. You're 6'12", 450. Thing that takes your leg out is going to take you down. My attempt at humor that went over my wife's head. Not funny. I also said he was 450 pounds. He's probably 315. Can't win them all, right, Heather? Go, 3rd and 9, 2:03 to go. Pickett has time. Deflected, knocked down, and that'll bring up 4th and 9. Have the 2-minute warning at a Philly timeout with 2:03 to go, then the 2-minute warning. What's worse than a Snoop Dogg commercial? A Snoop Dogg commercial that also has Patrick Mahomes. That's the answer. Lord. A Pickett or a Elliott field. Know anything about Jake Elliott? He's gonna miss. We had a guy, technically my brother's friend. You're close in age. Everyone's kind of buddies, but reminds me so much of Grant. Growing up, same demeanor, same kind of looks like him a bit. It just always reminds me of him. Jake Elliott, 24 of 31. Most of his misses have been outside of 50, so, and he's money again from inside 50. That was a 31-yard attempt. Dallas has minute 55 to go to try and put some points up on the board. Philadelphia gets the ball to start the second half. Probably at halftime, stop the broadcast. Back with the second half. Just stop the broadcast, take a break, and come back for Vikings Packers. Debating between. Not going to pull a 6-hour shift here, but I'm debating now. That game is going to be something. This one's been tight so far, surprisingly. Cowboys completely dominated time of possession in the quarter. Eagles flipped it on them and have had the ball most of the second, scoring 10 to the Cowboys 0. Minute 55 to go. Elliott approached it and the ball fell off the tee. Not a ton of wind, so he just poorly balanced. It's crazy how nice it is there. 62 in Philly. 54 here. Take it. Turpin's going to take it out of the end zone. And it snagged him down just as he crossed the 25. A little chippiness again. Eagles are the team that needs to keep their composure. Dallas has had an embarrassing season. And they're kind of running their mouths quite a bit, so the hell? Jim Johnson's in a dark studio? Oh, there they go. The cameras cut in and the studio was darked out. Strange. What the hell's going on? All right. Cooper Rush in the gun, 1st and 10 from the 26. Tipped and nearly picked. Tipped by Jalen Carter. Trying to see which number that was. Jalen Carter tips it and Nolan Smith almost hauls it in. Would have been a disaster for Dallas. Done is Cooper Rush. Back he goes. And dumps it off to Ferguson. Gain of 4. 3rd and 6. And if you're Philadelphia, call a timeout here. No, and they're letting it run. Back goes Rush and delivers a strike for a down. Forward progress will give him down. And Cooks comes up, bumping DeJean again. Cowboys are playing filthy. Full help from the refs. Make it easy. Back goes Rush. A little bit of pressure for the first time. Throws in complete, intended for Tolbert. 57 seconds left to go in the half. .57 seconds of game. Back goes Rush and dumps it out to Dowdle. Gets to the sideline, stop the clock. So if you got to get ready, go at halftime. Rush is back again. Goes deep, and there's no one there. Intercepted. That's CJ Gardner-Johnson again, and he's got room to work. And spins down at the 35. Thinking like 5 minutes. We don't get much opportunity to walk the winter. Needed my fix. Blame me. Really love to see the replay on that reception. It didn't seem like there were any Cowboys in the area. Day off after tonight. I will be on a plane. Dallas, Texas. All places. Wearing my Eagles hat. W World last night. A good show. What was that crap? Showing wheelchair football. Okay. There's contact after the catch, but it didn't. Okay, here's a replay. There's nobody there. Hooks was a few yards back, but DJ Gardner-Johnson and another Eagles defender were in the area. They just let Johnson grab it. And off to Barkley, who's got space. Crosses the 45 and approaches the 50. Timeout, Philadelphia. Points here if Jake Elliott could make a 50-plus yarder. Sorry, 51-plus. He made a 50 last week. The weird thing is he's making it must be a mental thing because he's making the 30s and 40s by just leaps and bounds. Like he's got plenty of leg. Barkley is probably not going to break the record. Fittingly, he'd do it against Dallas or against the Giants if he did. Pickett goes deep down the sideline to Devontae Smith, who's in for the touchdown. Holy crap. Yeah, maybe put some respect on Kenny Pickett, huh? What a throw. I just sent a message in our RSN group chat, Dave and Derek. Oh, it looks like he's going to be short. It just says Pickett, question mark? Yeah, he's just short. So, is that going to be the final timeout? It'll be 21 seconds? Little trip up. What's going on? Why wouldn't you call the time? I don't understand why you wouldn't call the timeout and save the 10 seconds. I guess you get to... Okay, so they're going to run a sneak from the just shy of the 1 yard line, like a 3/4 line. And Pickett's in. Touchdown. Thank y'all for joining me for the first half. I will be back. I'll put up a I'll put one up either way if it's going to be the Vikings Packers or the second half of this one. They called it short? They're going to review this, but how in the world is he considered short? I don't think this is particularly close either. Call it a... What is this now? Oh, they're going to go for it. 2 seconds to go. Now that's a guaranteed touchdown. There we go. Philadelphia 23, Dallas 7. I'll be back either for the second half or for Minnesota